ride to the beat with my hopes and my dreams like a boat in the sea. Let it ride from the west to the east. Be the best you can be. Let the rest in peace while I try.
What's goody fam? You already know who it is. It's ShakaShine, and I'm coming back at it with another reaction on ShakaShine Reacts. Today, we're doing a little bit of Upchurch, and this is The Power of Influence. Now, for the people that have been hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, hitting that comment button, you know me, I got to give credit when credit's due, and y'all deserve all the credit. I really do appreciate every single one of y'all. I can't stress that out enough. I haven't even been doing this for a year as of this recording, and y'all are killing it. You are really blowing up the channel, and I really do appreciate it, so I got to say thank you. Now, with that being said, some of y'all still sleeping on my music. I make music, and I got a song out every single Friday of 2021. If you want to check out my music, links right underneath the like button. For the people that are waiting on their requests, as you can see, we getting to every single one of y'all. If I set up it on the list, it's on the list, and it's coming up. But you can always skip the line by hitting me with a donation. Again, links right underneath the like button, and I'll make sure I get your reaction out within 48 hours. Now, as far as Upchurch goes, hey, I mess with him. Period, point blank, I mess with him. He's hard. He is what he is. I was introduced to Upchurch as a country rapper. That's just false. He happens to do country music. He's just an artist. He's a dude that lives a country life, or lived a country life. I think he still lives it, in my personal opinion. But that happens to do music and happens to do different genres. So he's just a dude that lives in the country that is an artist that can do multiple genres. That's how I see it. And he's pretty good at the ones that he does. So it is what it is. Now, if this is your first time seeing one of my Upchurch reactions, make sure you check out the playlist. We have a bunch of Upchurch reactions. And also, I just got a P.O. box, and I'm going to put the P.O. box address in the description. If you guys want to send me anything, there it is. And at the end of this year, or at a couple times, I think I'm going to do videos of unboxing things that y'all have sent to me. So if you're interested, address is in the description. Anyways, if you're coming back for another Upchurch reaction, then let's get straight to it.
Hello.
Hello.
For those of you who don't know who I am, my name's Ryan Edward Upchurch. I'm 30
I did not know his middle name was Edward.
years old. I've been an internet personality for almost 10 years. I dropped out of high school. I had a dead-end job. I found Vine. I started messing with social media. During the time, everybody was like, dude, quit fucking with that shit. That shit's never going to do nothing for you. But it was so interesting to me that I could create something with my mind to see how many other minds liked what I was doing. Yeah. It all started with dumb videos at work, trick shots when I worked at Sherwin-Williams, videos of me just high, being an idiot, stating my opinion on certain things, you know.
And you know what? I'm going to be 100%. That's kind of how I feel right now with this channel. There's so many people, you have no idea. There's so many people in my family, my friends, that just pretty much expect me to get off this. You know what I'm saying? And like he says, I think that is dope that pretty much we can make a community of, well, for me personally, it's about good feelings. It's about giving people credit when credit's due, showing respect for sure, you know what I'm saying? And always good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, we got the people in the comments sometimes that want to be negative. Now, it's all right. If it's constructive criticism, do it all day. Do it all day, you know what I'm saying? But if you're just calling me stupid, that's not constructive criticism, period, point blank, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, that's what I'm on to. So I feel him on this.
High, being an idiot, stating my opinion on certain things, you know, all that jazz. Now, at the time, I had no idea what I was doing or shooting for or where it was going to go, or who I was going to be. I was just a guy who had not much of a future with a cell phone. That's who I was. Until I started getting lost in my own mind and figuring stuff out about myself.
Exactly.
And that's when everything started to change. In the start of social media, it was, hey, I have an idea. Hey, this is gonna be fun. Hey, let's call our friends. Hey, let's make this skit. It was Viners going on tours, getting in tour buses together, brainstorming, coming up with fucking hilarious stuff. Videos, people were like, how did they make that? There were actual people who were exactly what they were on the camera.
Exactly.
The personality they had on the camera was the personality they had in real life. A time where I feel more influencers had the power to influence. Not because someone wrote them something to do.
Yeah.
Not because it was strategized.
Yeah.
Not because algorithm. But because of the energy coming off what was being made.
Yeah.
And the people who were brainstorming together to make a product for other minds to look at. And to get a small fraction of the energy that was in the room when it was created by who it was created by. Now, from my Vine days to now, a lot has changed.
Yeah.
I'm not a guy with a straight talk cell phone trying to get service, climbing on top of a hill, holding my phone upside down. I told plenty of people my dreams, and they all told me it wasn't going to happen.
Boom. And again, Upchurch, I feel you. For everybody else that's watching this, trust me. Again, even down to my music, I mentioned in every single one of my videos, okay? I mentioned about my music in every single one. All right? And for the behind the scenes stuff, I've had almost 700,000 views on this channel so far. Okay? And out of that 700,000 views, I've only had, haven't had less than 10,000 of y'all go check out my music. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be a famous artist to be 100%. I enjoy making music. It helps my soul. Period, point blank. Probably why I do this reaction channel, because music, I just feel connected to it. I can't explain it. It makes me feel good. It is what it is. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be people that aren't with your dream. There's going to be people that not only are with your dream, they're going to be trying to drag you down. It is what it is. But if they don't see what you see, you know what I'm saying? And if you truly see something that you want and you think that's in your reach, do it. Even if you don't think it's in your reach to be 100%, at least try it. Okay? Don't let other people dictate what you are going to do. Period. That's what I got to say. Anyways, let's keep it pushing.
But I didn't care what they thought.
Exactly.
I only care what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I thought in my head was actually really going to happen.
Exactly.
It didn't matter if they told me it wasn't going to. But you know, even as a teenager, I lived in my own little world. You can ask any of my friends. We'd hang out. Everybody'd be drinking and hanging out and smoking. I'd be the guy in the corner of a party, smoking a joint, drawing a fucking huge octopus on someone's wall. I was the guy, when everyone's sitting around bored, I could find a cut piece of a 2x4 like this long. And when I had that 2x4 in my hand, which was just a piece of wood, and I was just standing there doing not a fucking thing, I could flip that piece of wood around and play with it. And to me, this piece of wood was a skateboard doing a fucking trick down like 20 stairs and landing and grinding and heel flipping off.
Okay.
In my head, with this piece of wood, I'm at Tampa Am, dude. I got some audios on.
Let's go.
Everybody in the crowd's fucking cameras. Fucking, I got a baker deck. I'm finna do a Crooks grind. Fuck.
Okay, I'm not sure how much of y'all know this, but I'm a skater. My skateboard is actually right there. Like, I used to be sponsored. I used to skate a lot, okay? So, Ryan, let's go, okay? Baker, back in the day, was the shit. Period, point blank. It was like just it. When Baker 3, the skate video came out, it was it. Anyways, that's just some side note. Let me keep on pushing.
He'll flip out, fucking land, this bitch gonna cack so hard. But everyone around me is looking at me while I'm just flipping a piece of wood. I'm just getting eaten up by mosquitoes. Crickets going, oh, oh. From then to now, in the past 7, 8 years, I have visualized everything I've done before I've done it.
Exactly.
I've even purposely, subliminally, and right out in the open, told my listeners what's going to happen in my life through music 2-3 years before it happens. Mm-hmm. I've visualized myself becoming...
Okay, and that's another thing. You got to... I'm going to be 100%. That's the same thing I used to do with skating. Like, if you're going to do a trick, you legit visualize how you're going to do it. Completely. The run up, the pop, where your feet are positioned. If you're going to do a handrail, you're going to do a crook down a handrail. Vision the pop, where you want the truck to hit, how far and how quick you're going to slide. Are you going to pop out? Are you just going to let it drag out? All that stuff. Visualize it. And to be 100%, that's part of the reason why I'm doing this reaction channel as well. Because I visualized it. My homie said that it's not, you couldn't do it. You can't be a YouTuber, this, that. And I'm like, I mean, I can try. You know what I'm saying? I see myself being at least somewhat successful at it. You know what I'm saying? I might not be the #1 YouTuber on the platform and all this other stuff, but to be 100%, I kind of don't want that. You know what I mean? What I want is to have a community of really caring and well thoughtful people that actually think for themselves, that aren't afraid to have constructive criticism, and we could talk things out and come to conclusions. So let's go. I'm gonna take this back a little bit. I'm really messing with this Upchurch. This is a good one.
2-3 years before it happens, I've visualized myself becoming friends with some iconic people that I grew up looking up to. I'm friends with them now. One day I'm trying to climb up a hill to post a video because I have no cell phone service in the holler, off of a straight talk phone, to post a video on Vine that only 10 people's gonna watch. Next thing I know, I'm sitting in Kid Rock's mansion, high as fuck, listening to unreleased music.
Let's
Just
go.
me and him. Once upon a time, I was bumming rides from people, making $230 a week at a hardware store on Highway 70 in Pigram, telling everybody one day I was gonna be a singer. The majority of people was like, ain't nobody around here gonna be famous for music, ain't nobody gonna listen to that. Then
Yeah.
what? Then 4 short years later from then, the Rocket Man, Elton John,
Let's go.
is talking about me on the radio.
Let's go.
And how he likes the fusion of music that I've created.
Let's
Dude, I was
go.
so fucking proud when this happened.
Upchurch and my neck of the woods. Upchurch is a 27-year-old country rap artist from Nashville. I just love the fusion of that. And, I like it when music kind of overlaps and goes into different genres and crosses over. That's really cool. I am Elton John, and this is my Rocket R&B Spun Radio.
That's awesome. Let's go, Upchurch. That's dope.
Man. And if that doesn't tell you the power of influence you have on yourself, then I don't know what does. But here's the thing. Here's where things have changed as a whole in general for social media. And here is why it is where it is today, at least from my observation. If you look at the lifespan of different public figures, they're all different.
Yeah.
Some are short-lived. Some careers go on forever and ever and ever. But if you notice, short-lived careers are the type of public figure that has constant meltdowns or does something bad that ends up on the news, and then they end up fizzling out. Long-lived careers are careers lived by people who people deem weird. Oh, they're odd.
Usually.
Oh, why are they doing that? They should be doing this. The reason their career's so long is because they're not listening to you.
Yeah.
What you say to them doesn't matter. Their focus is still pure. Their vision is still super vivid where they want to be at and what they want to do. Because those types of influencers and public figures have a barricade around their brain. They don't give a fuck what's going on out there. They just give a fuck what's going on in here. The people who have the meltdowns and they fizzle out and they start losing their imagination is because they let their vision get diluted by other people's visions.
Exactly.
They don't have the mental barricade around their head that lets them live in comfortability. The long-lived career could have people trying to dilute it, and it sounds like this. And when they hear that stuff, they're like, yep. Yeah, for sure, yeah, 100. Yeah, I can't fucking tell what he's saying. Yeah, dude, The short-lived career hears people trying to dilute their vision like this. You're fat, you're ugly, you shouldn't be doing this, you fucking dumb idiot. What are you doing? That was a dumb video. Then when that...
Exactly. So like I said, hey, if you guys gonna give the hate, give the hate. But like it is what it is, because like I said, well, like he said, actually, not even what I said. It's in my mind. I see it. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone's going to agree with it, which is fine. But I see it. And I'm going to keep doing it. That includes my music. That includes skating. That includes this reaction channel. I have so many other things going on as well. I book artists as well. There's a lot of things I do, and I see visions for everything. And so I do it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what other people think. You know what I mean?
Happens, their focus starts fading.
Mm-hmm.
They start second guessing who they are. Who am I? Well, he said that I'm this, and he said that I look like this, and he said...
But they don't know who you are. Especially if they just seen you off of one little thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me put it this way. Don't get me wrong. I wear my heart on my sleeve. The Shaka that you were seeing, well, ShakaShine. Just so you know, my name is actually ShakaShine. A lot of y'all just call me Shaka. It's ShakaShine. But I digress. Anyways, hold on, let me take this back.
Second guessing who they are. Who am I? Well, he said that I'm this.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. So, if other people are telling you who you are, so right now, y'all are seeing me. This is me. Period, point blank. But just because you saw me on one video doesn't mean you know all of me. And what I mean by that is a lot of people on this channel don't know I skate. A lot of people on this channel don't know that I love to cook. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people on this channel just don't know everything about me. Don't get me wrong. I'm trying to build that community so y'all can get to know me even better. But just because you get a little glimpse of somebody doesn't mean that that's who they are. That's why I get so frustrated when they say first impressions are super important. Because you can have I've had plenty of first impressions of people, and like to me, and same thing, like my first impression to other people. And after us seeing each other for like, I want to say 10, 11 times, people would come out and be like, man, I thought that you were totally different when the first time I met you. Like from then to then, it's pretty much two different people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, that's because you just get to know who I really am, fully am. Not just the bite-sized piece that you gotta eat. You know what I'm saying?
And he said that I look like this, and he said this, and he said this, and he said this, and she said this. Then they're trying to make their self like something not for them. Exactly. When you're being who you want to be, and you're comfortable with that, it attracts the kind of people that need to be attracted to your life. Mm-hmm. When you try to be what hundreds of thousands of other people want you to be, how much of you can possibly be left?
Exactly.
Let's pretend a human is a car battery for a minute. You know, the battery has to be grounded, right, to work. There's positive and negatives to all of our lives. Yep. Just like a car battery, you can jump someone else off and give them positive energy so they can run as well, right? And eventually, if your battery's all the way drained, well, your battery don't work no more. And if you let everyone take all your energy, you're gonna have a bad connection with those people. If you have a bad connection with people as an influencer, well, then your wheels aren't gonna be turning right. And if your wheels aren't gonna be turning right, then there's no drive in what you're doing. So you can't pick anyone else up.
Hey,
and if life is
this is a good metaphor.
The road, and your dreams and aspirations are a GPS, and you know where you want to go, why would you bust a left up here because somebody wants you to?
Exactly.
I'm not taking that left.
Nope.
I'm going somewhere. And if the seats inside this car are your friends and colleagues, do you want someone that wants to stop every 5 seconds and go somewhere you don't want to go and slow the trip down? Or do you want your friends and colleagues who are sitting in those seats to be like, hey, you want to switch seats so I can help keep the drive going so we get to the destination quicker?
Exactly.
Which one do you want? I know for a fact I'm leaving the first one I said on the side of the road. And I have left people on the side of the road.
That's another thing too. It's a hard fact. Friends and family. You know what I'm saying? Some people are going to bring you down. It is what it is. And if they're not on board, like, don't get me wrong, it's hard to figure out exactly when and who to do, but sometimes you got to let people go. It is what it is, and that includes family.
Literally and metaphorically. And you know why I've done those things? No matter if anyone thinks it's mean or not, you know why I've done those things? Because I'm Ryan Upchurch, and I got somewhere to be. And I'll see you when I get there.
Okay. So, Upchurch, this was great. This was probably one of the most informative pieces of content you've made. Don't get me wrong, your music, I mess with heavy. But this right here was well said and well done. I'm messing with this. And if you guys, again, y'all will start to get to know me more and more and more as you are part of the family, you know what I'm saying? Part of the ShakaShine Reacts family. And again, I appreciate every single one of y'all. I really do. I can't stress that out enough. When I say these things, I say it because I mean it. I'm not saying it because it's a good look. I'm not saying it because I'm kind of trying to grow my numbers. None of that. I'm saying it because I really do appreciate it. Because I had a vision, and y'all are the ones that's helping me get there. So I really do appreciate it. So thank you. Now, with that being said, Ryan, again, great content. And I'm not even going to do my usual sign out because everything that needed to be said was already said. So if you're enjoying my stuff, you already know what to do. And I'll be back at it with another reaction tomorrow.